How's it going, guys? It's Austin Reed here with another gameplay video. Today I'm having a look at Grand Tour game, which is the game of the Amazon Prime TV show, The Grand Tour, which is the show that Jeremy Clarkson and Richard Hammond and James May have done after they left Top Gear. So they turned it into a game now, and came out today on the PSN network, so I picked it up to see what it looked like, and as you see, it follows episode 1 on season 1, and it's got the whole episode on there, and you watch the episode, and it gives you a little bit of a bar down the bottom, and when it gets to the end, it tells you that it's ready for you to play a part in the episode where they drive and you take over as doing the driving. And so in the first episode, there's 15 scenes in the whole episode that have driving in it, and every time it gets up to that part in the show, you take over and you do the driving. So it's pretty seamless the way they've done it, and it's really good, because I've got to admit I haven't seen the TV show in full. I've seen bits and pieces on YouTube, but I've never seen the full episode, so it was good for me to sit down and I watched the whole thing and played through it. And as you can see, I'm a terrible driver. Car games aren't really my forte, but I like playing them, and this is a bit of a different sort of a game. This is what I'm playing here. I'm playing as Clarkson and racing Hammond to a certain point. I can't remember which point we were racing to, but racing along the road, and I think this is in California, I think, this part. And anyway, yeah, racing along, and driving's terrible. It took me a while to figure out the handbraking system and that, and each car in the show, you get to drive all of them, different scenes, and they'll do drive a little bit differently. You get to try the McLaren and a Porsche and a Ferrari. I think the Porsche I had a bit of trouble steering with because it felt a bit heavy, but the rest of the cars were pretty good. This is on a track that I'm not quite sure what track this is. I don't know if it's Silverstone or some track. I think it's in London. But anyway, it's like a testing track, and this was a little scene where I had to get a certain amount of drift points to get up to the gold medal. So you got bronze, silver, and gold in each of the scenes. You can go try and reach gold in each one. So yeah, this is a drifting event, and in the other events, you got to try and make Hammond freak out a little bit, or get May to crack his jollies a bit and get a combo going. It's pretty good. It's different for a car game, and I've seen they get up to silly things throughout the show. So yeah, this is kind of different, and they bring that out in this game, which is really good. The only downer on that is that when I did finish the episode, which probably took me 50 minutes to get through the episode, this is only episode 1 of season 1, and then they got episode 1 of season 2. So I was expecting to play through the whole season, but you only get to play the first episode of each season. Except I had a look in the trophies, and they do have trophies for each episode in season 3, which I think starts on the 18th, which is this Friday. So they are going to release episodes weekly, I think, for the season 3. So you do get to go through the whole season 3, but it's just a bit of a pity you don't get to go through the first 2 seasons, because I would have loved to go through them all and play them all out. But anyway, that was a bit of a drag race you get to do that they done during the episode, and this is another track. I think they call it the Ebola-drome or something, because it's shaped of the Ebola whatever it is, disease or whatever. But it's just a little track they've got, and as you can see, I was pretty hopeless going around the first time. But yeah, it's all good fun. And so yeah, this is it's a pretty good game. I picked it up for 22 Australian dollars on the Australian PSN store, and I haven't played the second episode yet, but so far I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I didn't expect to play through and watch the whole episode. I thought it was just going to give me scenes from the show to play out, but yeah, you get to play through the whole episodes, and it's definitely got replay value to it, seeing that you got to get like gold medals on every scene, and I definitely didn't get gold medals the first time in each scene. This is the part where you go through the track, and there's 3 parts in the track where they got speed cameras, and you go through certain speeds to get the gold medal. So I'm coming up to the second part now. I think I've got to get over about 130 k's or miles per hour, sorry, which isn't really that hard. These cars are pretty quick. This is the Ferrari, I think, so this is zips around pretty quickly. But yeah, so this is the first episode. There is an option in the menus for split screen, so you can maybe you can sit on the couch and play a race. I think you can play a tournament actually, and play with your brother or sister, or your wife, husband, whatever, and having a look at the trophy list as well. You're going to have to wait for all the episodes to come out to complete them all, so it's going to take a while to collect all the trophies, which I don't mind. I like collecting trophies, and if it takes a while for me to get through all the gold medals, so be it. But yeah, so that's a bit of gameplay for the Grand Tour. So now I'll hit episode 2 and just wait for the 3rd season to come out. So I'm quite sure they're going to bring out more little different it's like race scenarios to drive through, and wacky little events, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, that's the Grand Tour. I hope you enjoyed the look of it, and if you like the show, go out and get it. I haven't seen the show before, but I always want to, and I'm not a big car racing fan, but this is good fun. So yeah, I recommend it. Go out and grab it. Anyway, I'm Austin Rage, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.